Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cooper and I'm a 25-year-old cash budgeter who's saving for the future, specifically a school fund and an emergency fund. And I'm also the owner of Purely Budgets over on Etsy. In today's video, we have our second week of Freebie Friday, as well as our group play from Budget with Amanda. We're gonna go ahead and get started with our group play from Budget with Amanda. I brought $40 this week, just because if you watched last week's video, our roll the dice took $16 out of my 30, and I honestly felt like I didn't have much money to play with. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna bring more money this week and kind of fix everything up a little bit, but we're gonna jump into it. So I have both Freebie Friday and my group play in this mint binder. And I do have some exciting news that binders are going to be coming back to my shop. I don't have a specific launch date yet or a restock date, just because I just recently placed the order and I'm so excited about it because brand new colors are coming in. We are getting engraved binders and I am just so excited. You guys have no idea. I've been working with my manufacturer for a little bit on these binder colors as well as the placement of engravement. So I'm just so excited about it, but we are gonna jump in here. So the group play is, like I said, in the back. And this is the actual designated group play that she plays. And this week we did $5. So I think we got this one here for $2, and then we did 3 here for $5. So I'm gonna set that one off to the side. And there are 2 A5 challenges in this group play. And so they are both in this envelope, and we will count at the end to see how much money we have saved so far. And what I'm gonna do is I have a D4 off to the side. I don't know like why I'm figuring out like what I'm doing as I'm going. Okay, so I have a D4 off to the side. I'm gonna hold off onto that real quick, and we're actually gonna jump into here and play our second A5 challenge because this one didn't really get anything. It was a catch-all last time, so I decided let's just start off with it real quick. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off over here and I'm going to roll a D8. Let me see. I wanna say this is a D8. Okay. So I'm gonna roll a D8 and I got a number 1, which I don't have. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll it again and I got 4. So I got a 5 here, and we will go ahead and add 5 into there and we'll go one more time. And that is another number 1. So we'll hold off to that. And I got a 2 for a 3. So we'll do a $3 bill there. And let me grab that. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and we will go ahead and, like I said, count at the end to see how much we have saved in those envelopes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and roll a D4, and we are gonna go to that envelope. So I got 4, so I'm gonna come back here to my this or that, which is here in my happy planner. And we are gonna do 2 in here. So the first one is Squishy or Mike. I enjoy both. I like both. This one, he's adorable. He lives with his mom, and I just find him to be so cute and squishy. Obviously, that's why they call him Squishy, but Mike Wazowski is like the OG monster from Monsters, Inc. So I'm just gonna go with Mike Wazowski. I mean, although that's a hard decision to make, I think it's a pretty obvious one to do. And then the next one's gonna be Monsters U or Monsters, Inc. So I'm just gonna talk about it in the way that if I find myself rewatching a movie specifically, I find myself watching Monsters U over Monsters, Inc. The reason I find myself watching Monsters U is because I love the storyline a lot better and I love the plot of it. And I find myself just attracted more to Monsters U than anything else. So I am gonna go ahead and do Monsters University for $1, and that is gonna complete our this or that. So I'm gonna move this one off to the side. And like I said, once again, counting at the end to leave a surprise for what we got in there. And the next one is going to be our number 3 spot. Okay, so this was the challenge last week that I ultimately screwed myself over on. So I decided to do a D6. Completely mistaken. It was a complete mistake, not a mistaken. It was a complete mistake. I rolled 2 6s and a 4 for $16. That took all of my money. So now I'm gonna roll a D4 here, and we are going to start off with $3. This is not the right pen. Okay, so $3 in there. Another 3 for 6, which this one still seems like it's gonna take a lot of our money, and another 3. So we got $9 into here. And let me see, I can take $1 here, and I'm gonna take these 2 5s for 10. Okay, and we will put that one away. So I ultimately know that that one's gonna take a lot of money, and it's going to also save us a lot of money. So the next one here is going to be my tiny challenges. I shouldn't say my tiny challenges, Amanda's tiny challenges. We're gonna go ahead and just finish this off completely. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that'll move us on to the next one. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That dollar bill is all crusty. And let me grab all these out of here real quick. So we're gonna start off with the next one, which is gonna be Randall. Okay. And let's see how much money we have left. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So let's roll this one again and let's see. So that was number 1. So we're kind of just hitting everything at this point. So number 1 is going to be that other A5 challenge. I'm gonna go ahead and roll a D8 again. So I have a 4. Let me see what we can get after that. A 4, that's 8. So we'll just do 5 and 9. Not 5 and 9, 5 and 3 for 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that means we have that dollar left in there. So let's see what we can do with that. 6, 11, no. Let's just go ahead and just put it in one of these circles here, and we'll just do that dollar in here as well. Okay. So far, let me move this off to the side and we'll count this because we are completely out of money at this point. So in the A5 challenge envelope, we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. So $30 saved so far between both A5 challenges. In my mini challenges, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the way I play these mini challenges is I always start off with the one that is gonna save me the most first. And then by the end of the month, we are playing the one that saves the least. Okay, so this one's gonna have a lot. So in the roll and save, we have 10, 15, 20, 25. So $25 so far. We have 6 more spaces to go. So that one's gonna save us a good amount of money. And then in our this or that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So $7 in there. So that is it for our group play. We are gonna stop right here and we are gonna switch over to all my Freebie Friday challenges. So give me 1 second and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back. So I have all my money here. I have $30 here, $20 in 1s and 2 spicy 5s. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and roll, and each challenge is going to get $1, and we are just going to play until we have no more cash. This is the same kind of concept as my mini Monday. Okay, so we've gotten 3 out of the 6 so far that have something, now 4. So in hopes that these ones up here will get something, which they are. And this is going to be interesting because I feel like we've already completed at least 1 challenge so far. Okay, so I hope you guys had a great week so far. I've had a phenomenal week. I have an update, and I totally forgot to update you guys in my mini Mondays. So my coworker is officially back at this point, and I'm so excited. Although she is not working in the back of the office with myself, she is going to be in the front of the office working with our receptionist. And that's totally okay with me, but as long as she's back, that's all I care about. She is still having some problems from her issue that she had back in December. So she has been out actually since December. Number 2 hasn't gotten anything, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Number 2, there we go. So she is officially back, and like I said, she's been out since December, and I am honestly so grateful to have her back. I've missed her so much. She's an amazing person. She brings so much light and energy to our office, and I am excited just to have that energy back there. So that is that without spilling too much details about her. This one does come from Teacher Mom Budgets. We got $2 in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark off 2 of these. Do I wanna do a blue? Let's do blue. So we got 1 and 2. This one will save us $20 at the end of this. And this one is brand new, so we are starting off with 2, and that's all it has in there. And then this challenge, I swear this challenge literally doesn't get anything every time we play it. So this one got $1 here. So we're just gonna mark off one of these numbers here. This one does come from Budget with Amanda. And like I said, it literally doesn't get anything. Let's see, it's got 1, 2, and 3. Okay. The next one does come from Britt over at Beezy's Things. We got 1, 2, and 3, which is what we got last time. Let me grab, that's not what I was using. So we got 1, 2, and 3, which means we need $9 more to complete this. So this one should have 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I definitely know we completed this one because this one only needed $6 and this one got so much money. So this one does come from Budget with Amanda, which I love her challenges so much. That's why you guys see so many of them in here. We only needed $6 and we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm gonna take that. We're gonna set those 4 off to the side. Let me just make sure I have 16 in here. So I have 10. Is this 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be 16. So 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. That's not right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. How did I get so much extra money in here? Okay, so I'm gonna take those $2 then because we only need $16. I must have done something either completely wrong. I must have not marked off something, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, well, I guess I did something right somewhere. So that one is all done. We'll set that one off to the side and then we'll figure out what to do with the rest of this money at the end. The next one does come from Melina over at the Millennial Dollar. This one is, it just says for you and it is a bunch of pumpkins and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's mark off 6 of these. So which is gonna be the rest of this row and then the next row of pumpkins. This one's moving along pretty well at this point. I think we're about, yeah, we're over halfway done at this point. So that is great. So this one's gonna save us 28. We got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And then the next one does come from Toria's Budgets. This is her quarterly challenge. This one got 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna throw the rest of these in here because this one's gonna save us so much money. So we now have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So let's start off with these high numbers. So we are gonna do these 2 3s. So that's going to be 6, and I said 14. So 6, 8, 10, 12. Wait, did we just complete this? 13 and 14. I think we literally just completed this. I didn't even realize that we needed that much money to complete this challenge. Okay, so let me just double check. So I have 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. So we did just complete this challenge. So that is that. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think we were gonna complete that challenge. I thought we were just throwing some extra cash in there to kind of diminish the amount that we're gonna be saving, but we completed it. So let me put these away real quick and then we will grab 2 new challenges since we completed 2. Okay, come on. I cannot get these in here. Okay, so let me grab, I should have her September in here. So I have her September one. This one we didn't mark on there, so let's see. So September. So we're just gonna do each of these little acorns as $1. So that would be 1, 2, 4, 7. So that should save us $28. Okay. And then we will grab the next one, and I'm just gonna grab that one from the front here. So that one's gonna come from GNL Budgeting Besties, also known as Budgeting with Lysandra. This one's gonna save us 18. So let me find my other one, which should be here in the back. Okay. and we will start that one next time. So that is it for today's video. If you guys have stayed till this point in the video, thank you guys so much. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when the new videos uploaded. And with that being said, we'll see you in the next one.